ramifications of this one. The Tyre Manufacturers Award for the American Le Mans Series. It's whichever of these two cars finishes ahead at the end of this race, if they continue this battle to the end, whichever car finishes, then it will be either the Dunlops or the BMW or the Michelins on the Porsche.
Now I hate to be the harbinger of doom here, but if you look back through all of the previous 8 American Le Mans series, somewhere in the last 10 laps or so, there's been a coming together that has decided a major podium position, normally in the GT category,
and running out of fuel.
Well, and running out of fuel, absolutely, in GTC. And sometimes there's been paint traded, but there's always been a battle as the cars have got together. And once again, we're seeing it here as the GT category lives up to its billing as the category that can, as far as battling and trading positions is concerned. A couple of taps on the brakes from Dirk Werner, yeah. Oh, that's great.
That's a cool shot, isn't it, from overhead? See how close those two cars are, and you can see how they close on the slower traffic as they come across the start-finish line one more time, and the BMW lost a little bit of momentum coming off the corner. The Porsche right behind him there, and that was close.
Yeah, don't think he quite touched him there.
No, it wasn't close.
A million miles away, was he? Look at the headlights spearing out through the darkness, and look how dark it is outside of the lamp patterns of those industrial lights that are on some of the corners. This is not like Le Mans. Le Mans is pretty bright all the way around, and here this is very, very dark indeed.
Yeah, most of the way around, isn't it, Le Mans these days? But here, you know, it is quite dark. Go all the way out there towards turn 7 and 8, and then back along the straightaway down until you get down into the bowl area at the chicane. Yeah, you can see how dark it is there. Look at the lights shining.
Look at the difference as well between the lamp pattern on the BMW and the light pattern behind on the Porsche 045. I think Bergmeister's knocked his additional driver's lights off there, whether he's done it on purpose or by accident. But there doesn't seem to be as much light now coming from the front of the Porsche. They have got 2 extra driving lights right in the middle of the grille area, or the front fender area on the Porsches. It's available to them. Look at how the BMW, the corner lights that are pointing out to pick up the curbs as he turns in through 2. You can see it shining off to the left of the circuit. And that must really help you position the car. The one on the left particularly, you can see there, picking up the curb as he goes down through the S's. And that must really help you position the car as you go into the corners, as you have to pick out those painted curbs. They're not reflective curbs here. Places like Le Mans, some of the paint, as it's public road, is reflective. Some of the lights pick up too much reflection from the roadside signs and actually cause 1 or 2 flare problems for the drivers as they're coming up to them. And that, remember, is for 2nd position. Dirk Werner and Jörg Bergmeister battling in the last 13 laps in GT. Now we're getting into the area where fingers and toes are being used for championship positions, and particularly in GTC and LMPC. We'll keep our eyes on this battle, Jeremy, and I'll watch the BMW and the Flying Lizards. And as you say, basically whichever of those 2 cars finishes in the highest position will take the GT Tyre Championship. Oh, and again Jörg Bergmeister right up behind Werner, but there's no way through there, and he's going to get blocked. Here is Jörg, and he has to fall behind.
What a great move that was there by Dirk Werner. Actually,
nice.
It's a bit of a, you know,
almost like the basketball pick.
He just threw the car in there. Yeah, it was a great pass a clean pass to get through that slower car, and that has gained him an enormous advantage now. Well, relatively speaking, at least.
No, that's big.
A second and a half or so, and that's, you know, in the terms we've been talking about how closely matched the cars are in GT. That is huge.
The distinctive front light arrangement of the 458 Italia coming down underneath the Audi bridge and through the first corner now. That is our GT leader, Giancarlo Fisichella, at the wheel of the AF Corsa. Gears with the sequential shift over the brow down to 12. Little feather there, he was catching up to the BMW. Snatches top gear across the line. 3 down. 3rd gear, pick up the throttle nice and early. Head up to the top of the hill, you can't even see it. Turning completely blind in the dark. Now, Jürgen might be getting a bit frustrated here behind that BMW. Now he has got his driving lights on now. You can clearly see the bright centre sections down from the Porsche aerial camera to the BMW Porsche battle. And there is the flashing lights now. Well, that is obviously worth another couple of miles an hour, Jeremy, and all the tactics are coming into play. But I feel a bit of frustration creeping into the lizards here, and I wonder if Jörg is just worrying about a bit of blocking there.
But look how much he has closed up. He lost that advantage a couple of laps ago, and he's now got right back onto the tail of the BMW.
Looks like the lead Peugeot coming through, and I think behind is that the second place car as they're running round in formation. The green marker light on the top, and I think there's only 2 cars with green marker lights, the Rebellion being the other one, and I don't believe that is the Rebellion. I do think that is the 10 car. And the Porsche does seem to have a slight advantage under braking, Jeremy. It's flat through turn 12 there and off towards turn 1 again. Let's see what Jörg can do through turn 1.
Straight line speed, the BMW is looking pretty good. It's certainly got a little bit of an edge, hasn't it? You saw as it came back onto the straight out of turn 7 that by the end of that straightaway it had stretched out just a little bit of a margin. Now as we come downhill through the S's and uphill through turn 5 and then the short drag up to 6 and 7, we'll see whether he can maintain that edge over the Flying Lizard Porsche.
I'm taken back watching these fabulous shots from the helicam, the Porsche aerial camera.